Welcome back to the fatherhood journey, and today's topic is about how to stay fit as a new dad. And so we all know that once these little ones come into your life, how busy life can get. So when my wife and I used to train twice a day, as soon as we got married, it just went downhill, and we would train maybe once, maybe twice a week. And so we both, over that period, have picked up weight. And I didn't enjoy that because I know from studying how important fitness and a healthy lifestyle is. So I had to try and gather that motivation across again to get to a place where I know that I'm enjoying fitness. Because I think for most people, fitness in the beginning isn't enjoyable because you do get stiff and you have to put in so much effort. And so for me, the point was with fitness is to get to a place where I enjoy it, because then I know I will go back every single day because I am enjoying what I'm doing. And so that is the way how I used to train as a personal trainer and as a professional cyclist. I used to get to a place where I loved spending time either on the bike or inside the gym. That was my favorite two places to be. And I know from loving something that you always keep doing it. And I had to find that way again in loving training. And so there are certain ways that I remember how I used to train, and I would start doing that again and sort of spark that interest again in gymming. But it never went back again to how it used to be. So finding time and finding your passion again in fitness is going to take a bit longer. I know in the beginning that running sucks because it's quite hard and it's slow and it's annoying. The more you keep doing it, the more you start liking it, and the more you're going to be doing that. And it's the same with CrossFit. The more you go, the better you get at it, the more you're going to start liking it, and the more you're going to start doing it. And so my suggestion to new dads in the beginning is not to go out and spend as much time as possible in the gym and trying to just be healthy. Rather do something that is 20 to 45 minutes long. If you have the time, sure, do it. Then go to the gym, go to a CrossFit gym or go to a CrossFit class. But if you only have a short period of time, you only need 1 or 2 kettlebells in the beginning. So you can either have like a 12 kilogram or 16 kilogram when you're starting out, and then from there on you can build up again to a 20 or 24 kilogram kettlebell. You can do so much work with a kettlebell and get a skipping rope. And you can start from home, and you can do so much with just those 2 things. From home, in your own place, in your own time. I love training with kettlebells. Yes, it hurts your arms in the beginning, but again, the more you do it, the better you get at it and the less sore you're gonna be. Then my second or my third piece of equipment that I would suggest to get is a sandbag. And a sandbag is so good for training because it is a different stimulus and it works the different muscles than what a kettlebell does. So with a sandbag, it is awkward. It's not evenly distributed, so it feels weird. You use these little muscles that you thought you never had, and now you're using this on a sandbag. And there are different sandbags that you can get, but I suggest you to get a strongman sandbag, and you can do so much work again with just one sandbag. Plus you don't always have to keep the sand in, so if you're going to travel, you just take the bag with, because there's sand everywhere, there's rocks everywhere, and you can just stuff the sand in there or the rocks in there, and you can start training it again. So I would suggest either get a 35 or a 45 kilogram bag, or 50 or 60 or 70, whatever weight you are at that moment that you know that you can handle it, you get that. Then another piece of equipment, gymnastic rings. Gymnastic rings is amazing. I can go for a whole year with just gymnastic rings, and I'll be fitter and healthier and better looking than most dads could be, because you are training your stability, you're training your core, you're training strength, you're training your muscles, you are gaining strength, and you are building muscle all at once just by training with rings. If you go do a ring workout today, you'll be so stiff for the next 2 or 3 days, especially on your biceps and your triceps, because of the lack of stability with gymnastic rings. Even if you just go in a support hall and you try and hold that position, you will feel that it is very difficult to hold that position. And so I would scale down with the gymnastic rings. I'll do much easier exercises in the beginning so that you can build your muscle, so you can get stronger, and then eventually move on to the harder stuff like dips and ring muscle ups and all of that. So there are phases that you can go through, and if there's no space to hang up rings, great, then just use your body with doing normal push-ups. You can always do 30 push-ups, 100 double unders, 1 minute rest. 30 push-ups, 100 double unders, 1 minute rest. And you would keep doing that. After a while, you're going to feel those push-ups and you won't be able to complete the 30 push-ups unbroken. With the 100 double unders, you're going to be so tired that you're not even going to complete 30 or 40 unbroken double unders. And it's going to take you about 30 minutes just to complete the workout. And it's short workouts, but they are amazing. There's amazing benefits to those little workouts. So you don't need to spend a lot of time training. You can even just go for a 20-minute run and you will feel better about yourself. But keep your workouts short and intense, and you'll feel fitter and healthier. And so that is my suggestion to dads on how to keep themselves fit and healthy, is to do shorter little workouts. Either get kettlebells or get a sandbag or get some gymnastic rings and a skipping rope. But my first suggestion is to get gymnastic rings and a skipping rope. That's all you need to start off with. And if you have any questions on how to train or how do you start off with, I can write you a program, and I'm gladly to give that program to you because I've done so much research in this before. And as a qualified personal trainer, I know how to program for any stage that you're in, whether you're a beginner or advanced. It is very easy to program that. So let me know if you have any other questions for training and what sort of workouts you want to do, because I'm more than happy to help you out with that. So thank you for watching. I hope this has helped someone today, and I'll see you tomorrow.